Hi, my name is Martin Orlando. Welcome to my hobby YouTube channel. Today I have the top 24 mostly played hits of 1989. At number 24 is Phil Collins and Another Day in Paradise. At number 23, The Look by Roxette from the album Look Sharp. The Look was the first hit on this album. At number 22, We Didn't Start the Fire by Billy Joel from his album Stormfront. We Didn't Start the Fire. At number 21, My Prerogative by Bobby Brown from his album Don't Be Cruel. My Prerogative's the third song on the first side, and that's number 21 by Bobby Brown. At number 20, She Drives Me Crazy by the Fine Young Cannibals. This is from the album The Raw and the Cooked. She Drives Me Crazy was the first hit song off of this album. At number 19, Baby Don't Forget My Number by Milli Vanilli from their album Girl You Know It's True. Baby Don't Forget My Number was the second song on the first side. At number 18, Girl You Know It's True by Milli Vanilli. And that was the first song on the first side. At number 17, Right Here Waiting by Richard Marx from his album Repeat Offender. Right Here Waiting was the last song on the first side. At number 16, You Got the Right Stuff by New Kids on the Block from their album Hanging Tough. The Right Stuff was the first song on this album. At number 15, Blame It on the Rain by Milli Vanilli. Fourth song on the first side. At number 14, Straight Up by Paula Abdul from her album Forever Your Girl. Straight Up was, I believe it was the second song on the first side. The second side. Number 13, Express Yourself by Madonna This is from her album Like a Prayer. Express Yourself was the second song on the first side. At number 12, Cold Hearted by Paula Abdul. And Cold Hearted was the fourth song on the second side. At number 11, Don't Know Much by Linda Ronstadt featuring Aaron Neville from her album Cry Like a Rainstorm, Howl Like the Wind. Don't Know Much was the fifth song on the first side. Ten songs to the number one hit for 1989. At number 10, Lost in Your Eyes by Debbie Gibson from her album Electric Youth. Lost in Your Eyes was the second song on the first side. At number 9 for 1989, Listen to Your Heart by Roxette. Once again from their album Look Sharp. Listen to Your Heart was the last song on this album. At number 8, Bat Dance by Prince from the movie soundtrack Batman. Bat Dance was the last song on this album. At number 7, If You Don't Know Me By Now by Simply Red from their album A New Flame. If You Don't Know Me By Now was on the second side and it was the fourth song. At number 6, Girl, I'm Gonna Miss You by Milli Vanilli. That was 4 hits that made it onto the top songs of 1989. From their album Girl, You Know It's True. I'm Gonna Miss You was the 4th song on the second side. At number 5, Don't Wanna Lose You by Gloria Estefan from her album Cuts Both Ways. Don't Wanna Lose You, the second song on the second side. At number 4, I'll Be Loving You Forever by New Kids on the Block. The 3rd song, and this was their number 1 hit. At number 3, The Living Years by Mike and the Mechanics from the album of the same name, Living Years. It was the 2nd song on the first side. Mike Rutherford and Paul Carrick sang this song, The Living Years. At number 2 for 1989, The Bangles and Eternal Flame from their album Everything. Eternal Flame was the 5th song on the first side. And the number 1 mostly played hit of 1989, Madonna's Like a Prayer. I thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.